Hello, welcome to Positive Vibe Tribe. I just wanted to say hello, and my name is Lisa Humphrey, and have been a part of the team for the past 6 years, and absolutely freaking love this job. And I'm really glad that you took the leap of faith and are here with me. And we are going to have a really good time. But this is a job, and this is going to be some work. And as long as you are willing to live a life that you really, really want to live and you have some goals, you're going to fit right in. And it really doesn't even seem like a job when you're having fun and working on you and working on your goals at the same time. So, welcome. So, this job starts with you, right? You're not just going to start this job and, we're going to say, go help all these people. You want to make sure that you take the best care of you first. No other job that I've ever worked in my entire life has ever done that. So you need to be a proof that the products work. You're going to choose your program, you're going to drink your Shakeology, use your performance line, whatever it is. I use every single thing along with a lot of the girls on my team. And, work on your program, get yourself results, and then you're going to be sharing those results. Use all of the resources that you have. Let me tell you, there are thousands of resources from on our team page, the Coach Online Office, coachfaq.com, that has every single answer. And let me tell you, Google will be your best friend throughout this journey. You might think, you have to go into the coach office. If you Google any question about Beachbody, you'll be able to find the answer, as well as thousands of YouTube videos. So, before you ask a question, check in the team page, check in the search, and just see if that question was asked. A lot of people ask, "Is it safe to breastfeed and drink Shakeology?" Type in the search, Shakeology and breastfeeding, and then see what pops up for you. Might answer your question right there before you have to reach out to your coach. Don't be afraid to reach out to your coach or anybody on the team. That's what they're there for, to help you out through this. But just do your due diligence and check for yourself first so that you learn how to be self sufficient in this business. The four things that you want to be doing every single day, we call them the vital behaviors because they are vital to your business and to your success. You want to be a proof that the product works. Do your workout, use your supplements like we just talked about. Share your journey, connect with people, invite them. That is the only way that people are going to end up joining you, is that you're sharing, you're connecting with people, you're inviting them to join you, and then follow up with them. 9 times out of 10, people are going to join you with the follow up. So don't be afraid to invite. That's something that people, at the beginning, some people get really nervous about inviting people to join them. But I always think in my head, where would I be if someone didn't ask me to join them 6 years ago? I really don't know what kind of a person I would be. I know my life wouldn't be the way it is today. I know I wouldn't be starting to do a renovation on my house because I didn't have goals or dreams as big as I did when I knew that I can use this business to power them forward. So always remember that. Um, and connecting with people is actually really fun. Just connecting with them, not even about the business. Connect with people about anything. Some girl did her house the other day, and I was like, I really love that color. And we got into like a 20-minute conversation about different things about the house. And I was asking her questions. And you know what? I'm going to invite her next to join me because why not? She's cool as hell. Why wouldn't I want her to do this with me? Right. And then if you do get a little scared, it's totally normal. It's just fears that you have to get over. And that's what number three, personal development, will help you with. So, personal development is huge. I know when I started, I was like, I don't need that. Like, I'm good. I don't need to read books to like make me better. It's for like those people, right? 10 minutes a day alone will change your entire freaking life. And it's why I'm still here 6 years later, because anytime that I felt that I wanted to quit or things weren't going my way, I would dive into my personal development, which is books. I have all my books back there and a million on Audible, podcasts. Our team calls are every Tuesday night, and the national wake up call is every Monday morning. There's recordings on both, but there's tons of personal development. And that is really cool because you will see the change in you yourself grow as a person, and it's just incredible. And then your fourth vital behavior is going to be to get people results. Get yourself the results first, get your customers results, and then get your coaches results with the business when that time comes. You can share their results. People will see, like, wow, like this really works, huh? Like, this isn't just like some kind of gimmick. Absolutely not. Okay. One of your first goals as a new coach is going to be to achieve Success Club. And the way you do that is by helping 3 people or more a month with a program and Shakeology or the performance line or both. And that's called a challenge pack. So helping at least 3 people a month is the minimum that you need to achieve Success Club. Start with your friends that you know, the family that you know, as you're growing your cold market. And what that means is your warm market is people that you grew up with, family, people that you're friends with. That's your warm market. You already know them. Your cold market are people that you don't know, people that you're going to be making connections with. So start with your warm market, invite them to join you. They're going to see, like, wow, what she's doing is working. And that's just being proof that the product works. And then sharing your journey, all the 4 vital behaviors that we just talked about. So if you earn Success Club, it's actually 3 months out of your first 6 months, you get a free ticket to Coach Summit, which is our yearly event held in a different spot in the United States every summer. It is really fun and it will help you with your business so much. You learn from the best of the best when you're there. And our team just has a really good time together. Earning Success Club all year, you earn a free trip. And I've gotten that the past couple months, and it is the best trip ever, especially because it's free and you can take your family with you. Like, who couldn't use a family vacation once a year that gets paid for you and your family? Like, it's wild. Also, you need to have, in order to achieve Success Club, 90 PV, which is personal volume, which is your Shakeology. So you're already having that if you have your Shakeology or your performance line, whatever it is. On HD means home direct. So once you get that every month, that's a no-brainer. And then you're going to start thinking about your first group. You're in your coaches group or you're in my group and you see how it's run. You're going to start thinking, like, okay, I'm going to run a group like this on my own and always with my help. Your upline, who is your coach that sponsored you to become a coach, will help you and, of course, give you all of the support that you need for your first group. And then you can kind of take it on your own and do whatever you want with your business. And your first few invites, okay? This is what we were talking about before. And I'm going to give you a few tips so that you don't get too scared, but you want to become a conversation expert. Like I was saying, talking to the girl about the color of her house, the paint. Your goal is to connect with 3 new people a day or 20 people a week, whatever comes first. So you can take notes here if you want, screenshot this. So you want to be connecting with that many people. This is a relationship business. This is not a selling this and that business where you're, trying to sell a product ever. You will never see me say, like, I'm selling this ever, not once in 6 years. So when you're connecting with people, your goal is not to say, like, hey, come join me. It's just opening the door to start a conversation with them so that they can get to know you. Okay. When you are talking to them, be brief, be excited, and any conversation you want to end with a CTA, which is a call to action. So that would be asking a question. So the girl I was talking to about the house color, I was like, I really love the house, the color that you chose for your exterior. Where did you get that? And what is it called? And then she went back with me what the color was called. And then I said, I'm between a few different colors and I'm not sure. Like, how did you make that choice? You're always asking a question which is a call to action, so that then they can answer you back. Once you do start inviting people to join you, and so this girl at the end, I said, hey, I'm running a fitness group. I don't know, you seem like you would be perfect. I would love to have you in this group. Have you ever thought about doing something like that? I would find her need before I tried to fix her need. And if she says, like, sure, what does that entail? I'll tell her a little bit about it. Like, it's going to be a 30-day group. Do you have any goals right now that you're trying to achieve? Any health and fitness goals? So I'm trying to find her need before I get into the nitty gritty with her. and recognize and welcome the objections as a part of the process. That's huge. So if she says, like, oh, you know what, I really don't have time for it, but thank you so much for asking me. Okay, I recognize that and I understand that. And I'm not just going to say, okay, awesome, nice try, like, see you later. I'm going to say, wow, when I first started, I thought that I really didn't have time either. But once I looked at it, I was spending an hour a day scrolling social media instead of doing a half-hour workout that I could have gotten done in that time. That would make me feel better, pump me up, and help me reach that goal. Like you just told me that you wanted to lose 20 pounds before Christmas. That could help you, that helped me to get to my goal. And that's pretty much it. There's scripts that I do have in our team page in the file section. You can check those out. I don't really suggest using a script because every person is different, but at least you can get some ideas from that. Follow up with the people that you invite forever. I just had someone that I invited when I first started coaching 6 years ago that said no, that just joined me. So, and that's just from following up every now and then with them. And that's pretty much it. The cost, we are selling so much value for such a cheap price. When the Beachbody On Demand package first came out, it was $199 just for Beachbody On Demand. It didn't include nutrition programs, it didn't include containers, it didn't include accessories to programs. And now you can get all of those things for 140 and up. Like, it is crazy. And it includes the nutrition, everything. So the price is so minor. And when you break it down for people, they'll be able to understand that. But people that are ready to make a change, the price isn't going to be an issue to them because they know that you have what can help them get the results. One thing that you don't want to do when you're talking to people is say, like, hey, would you like to join me? And they say, oh, sure. Well, what exactly is it? Oh, well, it's a program. It's 30 days. It has 6 days of work and then one rest day. And the 6 days of work are split up by leg day and arm day, head day, whatever. And then you can drink your Shakeology, and Shakeology costs however much money. And then this and that. That is the one thing you don't want to do. You will overwhelm them and they will be out of that conversation before you can say boo to them. So, very slow. I always recommend taking screenshots of your conversation, send it to your coach, and just say, like, oh, I'm stuck here. I had to do that for the entire first year when I started coaching because I would get lost and not sure what to say. And rather than bomb a conversation and lose a customer, I would reach out to my coach and say, hey, can you just help me out with this, please? Okay. Your next goal is going to be to achieve Emerald rank, and that's very simple. It's the first two people that you help. You're going to sign them up as what we call either a preferred customer or a coach, and it's just for the discount. And here you could see on this thing, to be a coach, to be an Emerald coach, you have to have one coach on your left and one coach on your right. And when you're signing someone up, you finally gotten to that point, just ask your coach, you want to make sure that you're doing it correctly, and you send them a share cart. Where do I put them? What do I do? I just want to make sure I'm doing this right. Reach out to your coach, and that's totally okay until you know what to do. There's videos in the team page they can tag you in, you could check out, or they could explain it to you. But Emerald rank you should have within your first week of being a coach. That's your first thing that you want to get to. And then obviously you're going to go up the ranks from there. Share your journey on social media. Don't be afraid to share your journey, right? It's not all about every single picture is a workout picture. We are not just people that sit in our gyms all day long and work out, right? This first picture here that's when I got the control track for 9 Week Control Freak, and I was like so excited about it. So you're sharing your excitement about things like that. The second one is Rachel with her son, and just talking about her family, and people relate to that. Jen is sharing her results, which are crazy, and it's getting so many people on board with her. Lauren is sharing about her life and her family. Use pretty pictures of yourself that people just say, like, oh wow, and then it makes them want to read your post. And Barb is just crushing it. And that's the last picture there and sharing her journey along with it. So it's not just sweaty selfies, but we are sharing our lives so that people can understand like, wow, they're a real person. They are making this work. They have children, they have husbands, and they're making this work. Like, why can't I do that too? So share your journey on social media. And a little bit about the power of consistency and patience. If I wasn't consistent with inviting people or sharing my journey this entire time, I probably wouldn't have the base of customers that I have right now because I've been consistent the whole time. I remember having my son in the hospital and right up until like the 20 minutes before they started my induction. And then I got rushed for an emergency C-section. I was making posts and trying to talk to someone and have a conversation with them and connect with them on my phone. And I said, you know what? I'm just going to make sure that I stay consistent. If people fall off, they say like they fell off. Don't let yourself do that. Just try to stay consistent as much as you possibly can. And patience. It's going to take time. No one grows this business overnight. Okay. So just make sure that you're being patient with yourself, but don't give yourself too much grace because you do have to work. This is a business. You're not just running this business to sit and eat bonbons all night. You got to put in some work, stay consistent, and just have patience. And just ask yourself, what would you do with an extra $800 a month? If you help 3 people a month, enrolling them with the challenge pack, like we talked about earlier, you'll hit Success Club. And here's what your income will look a little bit like. Month one, your new customer commission, $50 for 3 people in the first month, 150. That's awesome. Month two, those people are on, you bring on 3 more people, 246. Month three, those people are on, you bring on your more people, 396. So now you already have almost $1,000 in 3 months of your business. Like, that's amazing. And it really depends, if you put the work in, this will happen. You can make this work. Just be consistent, do those vital behaviors, use your coach as a resource and all the other resources that we talked about, your coach online office, team pages, and it'll work. All right. So now what do we do next? Start going through your new coach training. You can ask your upline for access, but go into your coach online office and the trainings tab, and it says getting started. Just make sure that you check those out. They're quick, short videos. Commit to your program that you're doing, drink your shake, do your PD. The Compound Effect is a perfect book to start with. I highly suggest that you start with that book. Begin sharing your journey and inviting other people to join you. Don't wait until you say, like, I'm going to get in the best shape first. After I do this, I'm going to start sharing. I started sharing this when I was 50 pounds heavier than I am now. And it was the best move I ever made because people started watching me. And then I started losing weight. And they saw that I had a kid and my husband was deployed and in the military. And I was working 2 jobs and I was making it work. And I fit it into my lifestyle. I didn't change up my lifestyle to make this work. That's one of the coolest things about this. So share your journey, the good and the bad, and letting them see you get these results is what's going to make them know that this works and they're going to need this in their life too. And just do not get overwhelmed. I know this was just a lot of information, but take this one step at a time, one conversation at a time, and start with a post. Start with sharing your journey. Like, hey, I decided to become a health and fitness coach. Check our team page for some examples of, we call that a coming out post. And that's pretty much it. You'll see that the next training tab will be in your coach checklist, will be about how to invite people. So good luck. And I'm really excited for you. And with the support of everybody on our team, you will never, ever do this alone. For years, I called our team my happy place because it's just like-minded women who want to see each other succeed. Every single one of these girls, they are just cheering you on all of the time and just wanting to see everyone succeed. And their success brings you happiness. And it's just so incredible to watch in a world where people are so negative and not supportive at all. And there's people trying to tear each other down all the time. But this team is really something special that's different and that I never had in my life before I started this. So thanks again for checking this out. And I am really excited to work with you. If you have any questions, reach out to your coach and we will answer them for you. Thank you.